Yes, yeah. You are tuned in to Offering Something. I am your host, Michael Bernier. Feeling so super nice to be living on this day.
Yeah, baby!
Vibes are high today.
Let's go.
Oh my. Yo, hey, we love y'all for tuning into the show. It's so really nice of you to do that. However you take it in, whether it's watching it or listening, we love you for it. We mean it, right, Burger?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, don't we have a many thanks to our sponsors?
You can do that.
Pomodori.
Hey.
Pomodori, right?
Shout out Pomodoris.
Pomodori Newburyport.
Hey,
Those are good beefs right
we
there.
got burn helmets keeping our noggin safe. We got
you.
Enjoy Your Life brand, Rumson's Rum, New Balance, and Squire's Specialty Elixirs.
Look at you now.
Yeah.
I almost forgot because I had a couple. Sorry.
But really, you know, we love our
Love you, Zach.
sponsors. It's so nice of you to do that for us. Yeah. Again, it has happened. There are several really amazing people in the Off Some Jungle today. Yo!
What up?
Woo!
I'm going to kick it off with these two right here. Oh. All right. Here we go.
What's good, Bernier? How we doing?
Ill rehearsed.
Too many fidgety things
Yes. Hey! Forged by a lifelong passion for music. Woo! Hold on, I screwed it up already. Forged by a lifelong friendship and a passion for music. These dudes put in that hard work to create a movement.
Let's go!
Nice. Hired. Let's go. That was great, brother.
Hailing from the Merrimack Valley. What? No, I did it again. Damn. Hailing from New England with deep roots in the Merrimack Valley, bro.
Woo!
Yo. But they ain't just local boys no more. They're recognized around the globe, yo.
Let's go.
Man, come on. Help me out here. Hey, these boys are cooking up hard rock mixed with melodic hooks and creating anthems. They got people singing along,
Let's
grooving
go!
and slam dancing.
Who is it? Catch me in the pit, bro.
Is that what happens? I don't know. I'm not really familiar with that environment.
There's a lot of love in the pit.
Hey, their stage show is top tier and it's electrifying. And you better believe me, nobody do it like they do. That's no lie. Hey, let me introduce y'all to these two boys that are my friends. I mean it for real. And they 2 parts out of 5 of the band Prospect Hill.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
Hey, it's Mark and Edgar. Yo.
We're here. Hell of an intro.
I give myself a C- on that one, boy.
Still good, still good.
That was dope.
I like C minuses my whole life.
That's why Bernie gets the big
Why the
bucks.
minus? Like, damn, I should have got a C. All right, let's continue up. Yeah,
Thank you
man,
for
I
that
love
beautiful
you.
greeting.
Oh my gosh.
Great to I'm happy to be here. Finally be
Happy to
here.
be in the
You know,
jungle.
happy to be here. Finally, you know, it's I've been keeping an eye on this. I'm like, fuck, man, Bernie is crushing it right now. Happy
Well,
to see it, man.
Your intro was well deserved.
Thank you.
All right, and yours too, Edgar. Yeah, man. Hey, let me talk about the rest of the people here, and then we'll,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, because they're pretty good. Hey, this guy right here takes pictures that forever slaps. Say word up to my man Burger Snaps.
What up? Hey, what's up to me? Yo, what's up, guys? How are you?
It's good, man.
Chill.
Very nice to meet you, bro.
A lot of people like Burger Snaps. I'm just telling you that. That's all. Yo, we were
I'm a
at the-
likable guy. I don't know.
We were the hosts of the DMC show at Royale last week, and we had the podcast there. And a lot of people like Burger Snaps. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I roll some good weed. I roll up some good weed. You know.
They like more than that about you, boy.
It's a good way to make friends.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, my
But yeah, I
guy.
take some good pics. You know what I mean.
Yeah, you do that. I think the pictures come before the other stuff. Maybe
Both
not.
things.
Yeah. Yo,
You never know.
there's a dude in here. No. We don't, no more of that in here. Oh my God.
What was
The
she
people that
calling
have
it? She was
sat-
calling it corn. She's calling it corn
Am I
hub.
gonna get disease?
No, actually, they're probably the
OnlyFans
cleanest
here?
people around.
Oh, all right.
They made that very clear, and we love them.
They're great
right.
people.
Damn.
Shut
I feel
up,
overdressed.
Seth Fiery.
Oh, I saw the clip on that. I know what you're talking about.
I missed it.
Yo, there's another dude in the room that'll tell you what he does for days and days, and his name is Darla Hayes. Mario.
Yeah.
What is it? You need a sauna? Oh yeah. Just give me that shirt and sit down. Hey. When it comes down to having a duel, I ain't trying to duel with this dude, but his name is Raul. That's all I had to rhyme with Raul.
There he is.
I'm trying, but I ain't trying to fight you, bro. Hey! Yo, I just met this guy, like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. I ain't really even talked to him yet. He's tall. He looks nice. He's sipping on a styrofoam cup, which makes me a little uncomfortable. But yo, big thanks to my new friend Frankie for being here. Get on over here, show your face. Got bent down low, player. Yeah, man. Well, if you leave your sneakers too, it's cool with me.
Listen, he just collects them.
Yeah, I wear them for like an.
Wear shoes. Listen, I travel with this.
I wear shoes. I put in like an hour a week with something fresh. I got 100 pairs, all new. Yeah, there ain't no doubt that my man is incredible. That's all I gotta say. Again in the room, holding it down for the Brick House in Scarborough, Maine. It's my guy, Paul Williams. Get on over here, buddy, and show your face. You are beautiful. Oh, and on the floor with latex gloves on,
Dexter.
Do a surgery over here.
mid-operation,
Mission.
asked if he could wrap the room in plastic before. Yeah. He's like, that's how I really get loose. It's Silly Goose. Hey, guys, it's Silly Goose.
You don't want to get him upset.
They're like, I don't know how to react. I'm not really finna to die today. Okay.
Really starting to piss me off.
Totally different kind of death than what Raul was going to inflict on me.
Slow and precise.
You wake up in the plastic. You don't even know what happened.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You're a lampshade.
I was walking
Wake
in
up
my
as a
car.
lampshade.
I woke up, there was geese everywhere.
Honk honk.
All right, so.
MO. Just a bunch of geese around you,
Yeah, right?
pecking at your face.
You can see
Silly
him doing
geese.
that a little bit, right? I mean, it's not too far off.
It's not.
Okay.
That's a good one, though. That's a good MO.
Is this wrong? Because it
goose.
feels so right.
No,
Yeah, a lot of truth is said in jest, and
Who's Jess?
yeah. What?
Who is that?
Jest, you know, like a jester makes like jest.
Like a male Jessica?
No, it's like in humor, in jest.
Oh,
Bro, where did you
that
find
way.
him?
I spent too much time upstairs.
Don't
I,
don't.
Forgive him.
I spent too much time upstairs. I told you I didn't want to
Ladies
smoke.
and gentlemen,
Look what you did to him.
woo!
Edgar's gone.
It's Edgar.
Edgar Heavy Strain.
I'll be calling you Egg soon. And Mark
Yeah.
from Prospect Hill here. Hey guys, but really though, I know that we're being silly and everything, but I appreciate y'all coming out, moving your physical bodies to this location. I know you were somewhere else before you were here, and it took some effort to get here. I recognize
No, I
that,
appreciate
bro.
that, yeah.
A couple plane rides, no big deal.
That's fun. I mean,
Let's go.
I ain't saying we ain't worth it. I'm just saying I appreciate that you did it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
So,
we're happy to be
well
here.
worth
This is
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were excited. We're like, oh, this is going to be fun to kick it with Bernie. It's been a long time.
Bro,
It's been a long time.
it's been a while,
It's been
right?
a while.
Like,
I see every now and then, but it's like I haven't, we haven't hung out. It's been
no,
a
we
long-
haven't chopped it up since we were like lying down in the white van in the parking lot in Austin, Texas, because the cops got too close while we were burning weed in there, and we were definitely going to jail if they found us.
Dude, I forgot about that. Holy shit.
Andy's like, no, just lay down. It's fine. Just
lay down.
Just lay down. We're
Hide.
like, okay. Okay. Then it's like, okay. Anyway,
South by Southwest.
that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was the year we won the High Times Award.
Bro,
We got
you guys were on
Rock Band.
fire.
Yeah, we ended up. It was a trophy that you could. Yeah, the magazine High Times Award. We won it, best new up and coming rock band. And we went to South by Southwest and we played the show and they gave us our trophy and it was this fucking beautiful like bong, like it was just this big glass fucking bong, like
That's pretty
it
sick.
was
Musical
badass.
note.
Functioning?
Yeah, it was
Functioning ball.
Trophy,
work of
dude.
art.
Functional.
It was sick.
So my
He knows functional, but not jest.
my girlfriend at the time's holding it while we're performing.
Oh yeah, check this.
And you know,
She's doing what?
she was holding it while we were
Oh,
performing.
okay.
Out in the crowd,
The statue.
and
yeah.
and we're
Not as
not
rig.
it. We were,
With the other hand.
we were performing,
Easy
rocking
egg.
out, and I look up and I see her face, and she just turned like pale white, and there was just glass everywhere. I'm like, oh shit! So at the end of the set, Adam comes over to us. He's like, hey, I love that new sound effect in the tracks, the glass breaking. It was really cool. We're like, I don't know. She dropped the
trophy.
award, and he
Yeah.
got so mad.
We didn't even have it an hour.
He got
right?
so mad.
And they felt bad. They ended up pulling another one out of the
It was
back.
Snoop
fucking
Dogg.
rub
It was
in.
supposed to be-
Yeah.
that was supposed to be for Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, we got Snoop Dogg's.
Yeah, they made him
showed
another
up.
one.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Take your trophy if you don't show up, Snoop.
We
Oh,
smoked
that's
out of it
yeah, we
later
didn't get
on.
Snoop Dogg's.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Happily be second to you, Snoop.
Thanks, Snoop.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Snoop's the man.
So we were on a
yeah.
bill together that year at South by Southwest, and in hindsight, it's the wackiest bill that there has been. It was Michael Bernier, Prospect Hill, and Imagine Dragons.
Oh shit.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, was
You
it?
know that?
No.
Yeah, bro.
my-
What?
I think
That
you're
was
right.
the bill. Yes. Remember they play? Yes.
Oh, wow.
shit.
Imagine.
I gotta
it-
do a deep search.
I got like they handed me their demo CD, and then like 3 months later they took over the world.
Yeah, yeah. They had that Hunger Games hit. That song's massive.
Whatever it was, I don't even know. the
Radioactive,
song.
right?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, dude, it's massive.
No, that was the bill. Some dude Kyle put us on it. You remember this?
Kinda.
I don't remember. what I
Kinda.
did
Like,
yesterday.
yeah. Like, this is
It was
all
a
like.
daytime
This
show.
is jogging memories I forgot. Like, didn't even know I had.
Yeah.
Like, unlocking
Is that at
doors. right now.
Emos? Was that the one at Emos?
Dude, we played like
Outside?
3 shows out there. Yo, by the way, like South by Southwest is insane.
This kid at the end of the night. Oh my God. Okay, all right.
Yeah, was
Oh,
he
my
doing-
cousin? Let's call him now. I'm like, bro, it's 3 in the morning. No, I'll call him anyway. Yeah.
Who'd you call?
Ingmar, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
God.
Word up, Ingmar Zeta.
They're like, oh yeah.
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 Love
That's
you,
funny.
Ingmar. Yeah.
He's down.
Man, you're bringing back memories
Yeah.
I didn't even know I had.
All right, so let's
That's what's up.
let's dial it back now. How did this Prospect Hill band first come together? Where are we, and what made it happen?
All right, so I mean, we can go to the way back, right? So
Yes,
it's
way to the way back.
So it's kind of funny that this is what inspired me to even like being a band. My father had a drum set in the basement, and you know, I always saw it there, but I never really played with it, you know, but it was there, and every now and then he'd show me something, and you know, I never really took a huge interest into it. And then my father came home one day and he threw a CD on my bed and he goes, "Hey, check this out. I went to high school with this kid."
Ooh.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." I put it in, listened to it, and I was like, "Whoa. Like, what do you mean? This guy's from around here?" You know what I mean? I'm living in Lawrence. I live on Prospect Hill in Lawrence, right? Like, nothing, nowhere near like Hollywood or LA or Nashville. Like, in your mind as a kid, you're like,
similarities.
yeah,
exist.
yeah, a little bit, right?
Striking.
It's just
Yeah.
small world, you know.
That's where they made me at. Yeah.
Little Lawtown
Place of my
love.
birth. Let's go.
I was living in Lawtown.
There it is. Yeah. Big and beefy. Big and greasy.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Keep running it.
So, you know, I throw it on and listen to it. I'm like, whoa, holy shit, that's possible, right? It made it like attainable. Like, shit, someone from this neck of the woods was able to make music that sounds like this. It was Godsmack.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, crazy turn of events, you know, the way, you know, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Absolutely.
so then I go, okay, I want to start a band. I want to do that, right? And then I just started like looking for band members. And you know, I tried friends out. I'd be like, hey, learn how to play bass. Have my cousin Johnny. I'm like, learn how to play bass, you know? And so Johnny, I would start jamming, and we started doing that. And then Derek shows up as a new kid at school in like 7th grade, right? And so like, you know, it is what it is.
Kids.
I'm like one of the they sit him right next to me. Yeah, so they sit him right next to me. And I'm like, he's kind of, you know, being snooty. He's like, yeah, this place is all right. Like about the school, he's like, I'm from Methuen, you know, I'm from, and you know, we're in Lawrence, and I'm like, this kid's got a fucking stain on his shirt. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You know, like, fuck you, dude. This, you know. And then he flips over his notebook, and he has a corn sticker, right? And so like, you got to think about the setting. Like, I'm one of the only white kids at school, right? It's all like Dominican, Puerto Rican. And so like, my taste of music and rock, everyone's kind of like, the fuck is that, you know? So I'm like, no one is into the music I'm fucking with, right? And so, but you know, they humor me though, but they didn't give a fuck. And so then he flips over the notebook and it says corn sticker on it. And I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, holy shit! Like, this
was meant to be.
like, this dude knows corn, you know? Like, no one else knows in my school. And I'm like, yo, corn sticker? He's like, yeah, I love him. He's like, I've seen him like 3 times. You know, and Derek still acted like, yeah, I've seen him 3 times. And I'm like, all right, cool. I've never seen him, you know? And and I was like, yeah, well, I'm starting a band. He goes, well, I sing. I was like, perfect. I was like, come try out at my house. So he comes to my house.
You say come try
Funny that you
out.
say sick.
Yeah, come
That
try
was
out for
the
my
name.
band I don't have, right? So
That's the name of your band?
He's like, bro, if I come over, that's
For
the
like a
tryout.
minute.
The tryout is like, see if I even get there right now. okay.
he gets there, right? He gets there. And he fucking like scream sings Limp Bizkit track off the first record. Like one of those like hardcore, like, you know, kind of shitty songs, but it's still cool. Like one of those.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the deep cuts on the Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. That first record, though, it's cool. I'm telling you.
I trust that it is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying.
Yo, well, we're gonna have to cut to it at one point. It's a good song. And he crushes it.
Okay.
He crushes it. Smashes it, like he's freaking out in the basement, like screaming, going nuts. I'm like, yo, this kid's nuts. Like, okay, fucking hired, right? Like, you're the singer. Boom, you know? Got him.
Signing bonus
Yeah.
is high five, and
And then it just evolved into like him, you know, playing guitar instead. And then we ended up finding Edgar in high school. Edgar was, you know, and my cousin Johnny, but then Edgar was like kind of just like showing up at practice all the time, like hanging out at in the garage, being like the friend. And then he was like starting to play a bass. And I mean, you tell your story from there, because it was
Yeah. I was at the Loop in Methuen. We were just like wilding
nice.
out, you know, just being kids. And I used to walk on my hands, act like a monkey, take my hat off, and collect money from people, and then stub people into the movie. So I ended up meeting Derek that night. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I bought a ticket
Edgar
and I
was
would just
wild.
Stub people in.
Do that.
This, you know, hood rat shit. It's
No, Edgar was like,
oh no, I'm gonna go act like a monkey.
That was just regular me.
Edgar was on another
No,
level.
people were
at all
asking him to
times.
stop doing that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm getting paid, boy.
The security constantly. But
Yeah, he's doing it for free, you know?
the security. Derek asked for a ride home, and you know, I hit my mom up, and she came and picked us up. And then on the way, he's like, I got a band, and I just asked my mom for a bass, so I had a bass. I didn't know how to play it, and so Derek's like, I got a band. It's right down the street from your house. I'm like, oh shit. So I showed up at Combination Street and walked in, and I saw Mark. And I'm like, this is this kid's house? Like,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
he
yeah.
had just shown up. And
I
he
was
was
the
the new kid
in
for me.
Methuen High, right? And I was a new kid. And Edgar thought I was trying to encroach on one of his chicks.
Yeah.
And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
she took a liking to him, and I
He
didn't
said
like that.
one of his.
Yeah, one of his chicks. Yeah.
There were abundant times.
didn't know
it's
they were
all
mine.
changed now.
They weren't
One
really
woman, man, but
So yeah, no.
Okay,
we,
okay.
We got
So he doesn't
along.
like me.
So I go into practice and I start seeing these kids jam, and just like Mark with the All Wound Up album, I was like, damn, these dudes are my age and they're making music that I like. This is fucking nuts. So yeah, every practice I was there, and I lived right down the street, so I just like would roller skate there, whatever. Yeah, legitimate
guy, hold
no
on.
lie, no lie.
this guy.
Shout out Skateland,
I didn't have to are you like
Skateland,
Roll on America.
here? He's here with me.
So
Yeah.
you're like acting like a monkey. You're roller skating. But were you wearing all black already then?
No, but I was painting my face,
And he was wearing a ball chain, like a tight ball
What do you
chain.
what what?
I was yeah.
Were you a trench coat kid?
I was out. Yeah, no,
Nah.
nah. I was like one of those kids that like there was no clique that could hold me. Like, I was just like in and out of cliques. I was the jock. I was like in with the band really tight. I was an artist, so like art kids and just like except the cool kids. They couldn't really like. They couldn't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I just didn't like them either.
It was either people were like, yeah, fucking Edgar, yeah, come over here, or they were like, oh fuck, Edgar's
shit,
coming.
here he comes.
Fuck.
No, because I was
Right, it was like two worlds, right? Everybody was like, but everybody
Like,
knew
oh,
Edgar, right?
shit,
And
here
everyone
he
was like, oh fuck.
Guys, oh, here he comes.
I was hilarious.
I was also that kid that would walk out of class with like 4 Winter Fresh in my mouth and be like, I don't need this, and I'd flick it up in the air, and all of a sudden you hear, oh my god, that's so gross. I'm like, so some chick's got gum in her hair.
He's just
it was
reckless.
bad karma.
Okay.
Bad karma.
Reckless. Very reckless.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even. Yeah.
He was reckless.
I put
Now
the cards
there's
back in
the three pieces of the Prospect Hill band here. do we add others to this before the first show happens?
Oh,
before
yeah,
the
well.
first performance.
Well, yeah. So Johnny, my cousin, he was, in it from the start with me, and so then he was playing bass originally, and then ended up converting over to guitar, and so he's in the band. So it's myself, my cousin Johnny, Derek, Edgar, and then we need a singer. So at the time we
do you have two bass players?
no,
Well,
no,
we
he
had-
ended up
we had
playing
Madden.
guitar. No, playing bass. Who played bass?
singing.
Who was
Oh,
playing?
Sean,
my
your
cousin.
cousin.
Yeah. Oh, this is Then he.
Wait, who?
I ended up
He
turning.
wasn't in
into
the
a-
band yet. He was just hanging out. We had another kid, and then he ended up challenging him and beating him up at school to take his place.
No, well,
Basically, that's what you did. That's what happened.
Wait, you fought for your
He
spot?
fought for his spot.
I fought a lot, man.
I fought a
I grew
lot.
up in the hood. Like,
Okay,
I
but
fought this guy so many times. He bit my eyelid. Yeah, you did. I got a scar.
says the guy with the cauliflower ear. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't do
he
anything
was
like
tiny
that.
before, but no. He ain't biting anything. He's just
Now you look at the
Twisting my head
Prospect
off.
Hill like cover picture. His arm is
Yeah.
bigger than 8 heads together. I'm like, bro, is he bringing those tonight? Do we need another chair?
I got him locked up right now.
yeah. That photo
does.
shoot's funny because Mark's like, I'm gonna end you.
Smiling, laughing. He's probably having a good time.
He's really nice.
Very nice, I promise.
So wait, there's this other kid that used to tell me he was the first singer in Prospect.
Nicky
Hill.
Bones.
Which one? Yeah, everyone's got a story.
No.
Was it Tom Madden or Chris Yapolsky?
That kid.
Chris Yapolsky?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chris was the second singer of the first, the band was called Panacea before it was Prospect Hill, and so he was the second singer of Panacea. So he was
Okay.
the singer right before we converted to
Because
Prospect
he's
Hill.
claiming it. I seen him
Yeah.
not too, it's probably 10 years ago now, but he had to let me know.
Yeah, good. I'm glad he's saying that. Yeah. I love Yapolsky.
Seems like a nice person.
He's a great dude. He's good. He stepped down from the band himself. It wasn't like there was any issues or he had a lot of like health problems.
Yeah.
But so he was one of our favorites.
Okay, so when does the first show happen? When does this band go on a stage at the Knights of Columbus?
Oh, I mean, I played my first show. I mean, wasn't their first show, but my first show. His cousin, the night before, had driven his mom's car into the garage or something, so he got grounded.
No, he stole it and then drove it into the. This
Something.
is my other cousin.
Yeah.
Things that seemed very normal
There's a lot of
back
shit going on here. Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a lot of shit to it.
So Derek's like, hey, you wanna
So that's
play
how
a
we get-
show? And I'm
yeah.
like, yeah. So Derek taught me 6 songs the 2 hours before we played the show, and yeah.
What was it? Exit 23?
Club Exit 23.
Remember that spot in Haverhill? Way back in the day, it was like a little.
It sounds very
Yeah,
familiar.
house,
little hole.
very underground, like probably
Yeah.
like cap 30.
Yeah,
It was fun though.
30.
Yeah, it was packed though. 30 people. You're like, whoa,
Remember
it's
that
sold
other
out.
Everybody
place?
smelled like
Chit
butt.
Chat Club.
It was like
I remember
yeah,
that.
something like that. Yeah, but yeah, so that's that, and then we
like
just started doing like all those, like the hall shows, like the Knights of Columbus, the Sons of
Smell
Italy,
like
all that.
Yep.
With the big post in the middle, and when they
Yeah.
have pits, people would just.
It was awesome.
Oh my god!
Knock
and
into that
and
thing.
the smoke would just bellow out of those things, and the smell was awful.
The smoke
yeah, you're
and
right.
sweat.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh, horrible.
Boldejo.
It smells like an ashtray.
Let's move from ashtrays to now. And who's in the band Prospect? Yo, who's in the band Prospect Hill today?
We got Egrin and now lead singer.
Yeah.
We got Doc D, Derek Russo, who couldn't be here tonight. He's at the
Yes.
studio locking down a new single
Bro,
right
I
now.
thought you were gonna be here, dude.
There was even a beef here from Pomodori's
We
for
had
you.
beef for you, like a roast beef.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And then we got, my cousin Johnny. He's in the band, Johnny Roberge. And then we got
Pocket T. Johnny.
Tats. Andy Tats.
Andy Tats, I miss you, kid. I was hoping you were coming, man. Damn, I love you.
Yeah, so that's the crew now. That's
The
and everybody's
original, pretty
original.
much.
Everybody was in this band that's in it right now during high school. That's what's wild.
And
Well,
that's,
I
what, 25 years?
Oh, I thought that was like 5 years ago for you guys.
Yeah. 5 years ago. Yeah, we'll sit with that.
24?
Legit.
When I tell people that, they're like, how old are you?
Yeah, it's wild.
Wicked.
Fucking wicked.
Yeah, it's crazy. We've been together. Yeah, we've been together that long. It's a long
Now,
time.
why, like,
Yeah.
in this room right here, there's a lot of people that are like, why heavy rock? How did that happen? Because I was there in Lawrence, going to school in Lawrence, same thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't getting down with the head. I was like hiding from the kids like you.
Yeah. No, I think it was just we were,
The
like
white kids were the crazy
angst,
kids.
the angry young and poor. That's what it was.
exactly,
Like
yeah.
that's straight up. Like that's one of the titles of one of the
That's
tracks.
one of the
And so I think that's what it was. And it was just like, I caught wind of Godsmack and Korn and that whole era of that music, and that was what I was into. Derek was into it. Edgar was into it. Johnny, we were all into
Godsmack
it.
was dope.
There were times when I was hanging out at the Ernest house when like the Godsmack thing was just starting and they were still living there, and I was hanging out with Sully's sister and we'd be partying, and the dad would just come out and chase us out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Like off into the street, time to go now. Yeah.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Salvatore?
Yeah, I don't know his name. I just
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
that when
yeah.
he came out, because he was a little wild, you just run. That was it. That
That's
was the
funny.
routine.
Yeah. No, it's kind of surreal too. Like myself, like working with all these guys too. We work with them, and
Yep.
he's worked with them. He's been out on tour with them, and it's just funny. He started meeting people that like were your inspiration. Playing with the guys from Korn and Seven Dust and all these bands that we've been able to kind of meet. And now, like they're some of these guys.
Because
are
those were the guys that were the influences. Like
Yeah.
for you at that time, it was bands like Korn, Seven Dust. Who else was in that? Like, oh
Limp
my
Bizkit.
god!
For me, it was
wanted
Mudvayne was a
Bizkit.
big one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Non-point.
Mudvayne was-
Yeah, Nonpoint,
they
who
were dope.
I work with
We
on a
work with them
day-to-day
now.
basis now.
Taproot,
They were a
same
big
thing.
inspiration. Taproot, same thing. These are guys I work with all the time now.
Yeah, we've
it's kind of
been-
wild. Like
we've
I
had
think
a-
about it, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
My 13-year-old self would be pretty fucking pumped right now.
Yeah, dude. Yo, let yourself feel so good about that. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good. From like people you're idolizing to your peers. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool
That's-
shit.
Well, I think a lot of people look at individuals that have had successes like this, and they have this thought, which is natural, of it must be so nice. Oh, he's living the dream. All things, but they're forgetting about like a guy like you is like
All
a
been putting in the
psycho, obsessed, hard-working lunatic. Like they don't see, like that's not what you're bringing to the stage. But a large part of the reason for the success in Prospect Hill is you guys were putting in work in high school, like things that like other people. I was making music; it was just working. I wasn't putting in the work on the other side. You guys were like doing everything correctly, like hustling hard. I know that you had band practice and then you had task list. And if you didn't do it, you had to answer to somebody, right?
That's right, dude.
Am I wrong in assuming that?
110%. That's exactly. I literally tell the story every day now because, like, I work in a label services company and I work with all the different artists and I do consults all day. But I tell this story to all of them was like, we had a task list. There was at one point, we were like one of the, biggest bands on MySpace at the time, right?
Oh, man.
We were like top 10, we'd hit top 3, and then at one point we hit number 1, and that's when all the labels started calling. It was fucking funny. My father kicks my door in at like 9 a.m. I got Greg Johnson on the phone from Atlantic Records.
Here
I'm
we
like, what
go.
the fuck, So MySpace was a big thing, but it's because we tasked it out, right? So what we did was we found out you could add 500 people a day before they stopped you, right? So we would add 500 people a day, and then we did that for months, and we were doing that, and we would hit the limit every day. We would all call each other, hey, did you hit the limit? Did you hit the limit? Did you do your 100? Did you do your 100? And we were checking in, and I'd be on, it was like a thing, right? So we started doing that, and we were seeing everything grow from there because we were targeting people within a proximity of where we were from. So now all of our shows are getting bigger. We're going to like I'm going to the post office every 3 days selling merchandise. Like, it's insane. I know. Stuff is moving. All of a sudden, program directors are picking us up and playing shit on the radio. Wild. And then we realized, wait, we could do 500 more actions. So then we realized, oh no, we could do fucking 1,500. So we would do 500 ads, then we would message all 500, and then we would comment on all their walls. Remember the walls?
Yeah.
So we were just doing this, crushing it. We had hundreds of thousands of friends on there, and then we had millions of streams on our shit. So like before influencers were a thing, we were at the top of that game in MySpace, where like Hollywood Undead was at, and we used that. But then
Crazy.
But all of a sudden, boom, I don't. Oh shit! What up? What's good, homie? And then I'm like stuck over here. And then we realized that was crushing, and that was one of the big plays. So then we just kept pressing that, and it worked, And then obviously MySpace just disappeared one day. So it was like,
they booted us. We had to start fresh.
Yeah, it just disappeared.
And then everything changed, the whole format. So
yeah,
we couldn't even do that.
Did a guy like Edgar over here hold down his end of the deal, or did he need a little?
Edgar's always held down his end of the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes he just needs a little motivation, but typically, yeah, he's
My man.
Don't we all? I mean, I'm not like Mark.
Into the group. He's like, no, what I do?
Yeah, he fought to be in it. So
I
yeah,
fought
he's
for this.
right. Yeah.
It's like, I already punched somebody in the face.
I punched everybody in the band except for Johnny.
It truly sounds
I
like
think it has. Johnny's the nicest.
Not anymore. I've turned a whole new leaf.
He just said that he has punched Edgar here from Prospect Hill, has punched everybody in the band in the face at least once except for Johnny.
Johnny's a saint.
I might have too. I think.
Do you have some respect for saints or
I actually
something?
never hit Adam.
Shut up. So
That
I'm
was
worse.
mean.
I
was,
clearly.
So you've hit everybody in the band.
I haven't hit Johnny. I don't
Yeah,
think.
see?
Maybe.
What is this with Johnny not getting hit?
Johnny's the nicest,
Johnny's the
nicest dude in the world.
He's the same.
Literally,
he's
the
the
nicest
media.
human.
He's like, dude, come
is.
on, guys.
He's the quietest
He's just
person.
chill.
Sometimes you forget he's in the room.
He's the
and then,
calm guy.
And then he goes to leave, and nobody knows he left because he's so slick.
Let's go back to the photograph where you brought all your biceps with you, right? As I scanned through it and I landed at Johnny, I was like, he's not doing what you guys are doing. He has on a pocket t-shirt.
Yeah.
And he's looking pretty normal in there.
Yeah.
We got to balance it up.
And then next to him, he's got you with like the glowing tattoos and the extra bumps and yeah.
He oiled himself up before the
I could
shoot.
see the lube. I looked at it and then I
The
just
lube.
rubbed the screen and then I was like, I put that in my hair.
I should have lubed up. That would have made it.
Put some of that Diddy lube on.
Give it to me.
Okay.
Go.
He's
Stay
feeling
away
it.
from the lube.
Lube it.
I like to lube it. Yo, that's crazy.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious.
That is not good.
There's your content for the week. Boom.
A new T-shirt. You got a new slogan.
Nope. Nah.
Little head of P. Diddy on
Nobody better cut that up.
it. Oh, no.
I mean, y'all
go.
are truly the true definition of don't quit.
Yeah.
Like you seen the vision, you stuck with it as a kid. You was like, I gotta find these guys, and you didn't know who they was going to be or what it was going to be, but you just had a vision, and you was like, you know what? Fuck it, he sounds crazy enough. Yeah, I like him. Like I'm a rock with him, and then you know, and then you just kept building, and then you know, some people fall out, some people fall in, but yeah, look, like, just don't quit, man. Like, you don't know where you can be, bro. Like, you know, if you then you don't want to have that what if, man. If I would have just kept going,
Yeah, for
I would
sure.
have just kept doing this. Like, you didn't look at that what if. You feel me? You just like, you know what? I ain't got a choice. I'm gonna keep going. You know,
Edgar,
it's
on
the
the
only way
other
to do
hand, a
it.
couple times quit.
I mean, that's I was drunk. Edgar, he was finding himself.
But
He was
I
like, hold
was
up.
drunk.
This sound cool with
That
this
was
band,
one
but
time.
you know what? I think you was finding yourself, right, bro?
I was. Oh no,
Yeah,
that
you
was a
you
different
was
time.
so social.
Edgar's got all the tendencies
Hold
of a
on.
lead singer. He's very emotional. He's unstable.
Oh, my
He's
God.
very,
I'm more
he's
stable.
very
now.
likable.
I'm more stable.
He's
now.
far more stable
Yeah, he's
now.
far
I did a
more
lot of
stable.
meditation.
Yeah.
You know,
the
intentions
past.
and all that stuff.
So
It's
you were
still
always
there.
you were always meant to be the lead singer.
You can't be a leader unless you have been through the pain.
100%.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be tested by the
Yeah,
fire.
you
Is that true?
Yeah.
100%.
How can I lead if I haven't been through what I'm about to put you through?
Yeah, that's
Because
why I like
some things
RFK.
that may have brought other people
did
pain
heroin.
don't even phase you.
You know? You can't have somebody walk with you
And
if you
mushrooms,
haven't
probably.
if you haven't even done it. How I'm gonna listen to you? You ain't even do it.
Yeah, for
Man,
sure.
Listen, I'm about to
Did
go-
you get new glasses, Don?
a little
those
bit?
are pretty
you know?
sharp.
A little
hey,
bit.
Hey, listen, I feel more sophisticated this way.
Alright.
You know, I feel it's a sophisticated day, right?
It is.
That's a
it
fit.
is.
That
man.
jacket's
That's
dope,
a
I
fit and
know.
a half.
But where'd you
He's
really
gonna
get
take
that?
that he's
Where'd you
taking that
really get
jacket.
Is
that?
that from Eblens?
That shirt.
Actually, it's not from Evelyn. It's big shout out to Snipes.
Snipes.
Yeah, it's from Snipes.
I need
Yo.
some shreds, man.
Big
I
shout
got
out.
the sound guy
Snipes on
outfit
Exeter
going
Street.
on all the
Big
time.
shout out to Snipes on Exeter Street. I always go
Oh,
to
what
them,
up?
the cop sneakers, to do my costumes.
Oh,
So we
Yo, you
always go
showing
and
off?
shout out
That's
Snipes.
what the guys.
Big shout out to Snipes.
Yo,
I
sounds
don't
like
understand. Why
sounds like
why
we-
am I left out over here?
We will. I'm gonna bring you some items from Snipes. Snipes,
I-
is
just
cool.
Just don't bring them
I'll
sneakers.
make it easy for you, right?
No, I made him
Just
a pair of
give me
sneakers.
that
He put them on for the show. and
shirt.
that's it. Yeah,
No,
I
no.
did. I made him a custom pair of cool Hawaiian sneakers. It's very
Nice.
wavy. It matches your enjoy your life.
Yeah, he
which
did.
I think my man enjoys his life to the fullest.
I'm into it.
And
There's options.
and that's what it's about, man. You know, enjoying. I think more now in this day, people are learning to enjoy. They could back then it was like, man, I gotta work, gotta pay mortgage, I gotta do this, I gotta do that.
Now
I
it's
gotta
more
go.
like-
Now no one can
know-
afford it, so why the fuck not?
Now it's like
No,
office
I'm
space.
saying like
I never really
it's
liked
more-
paying
it's
bills, so
more
I'm not going to do
children
that anymore.
millionaires than actual adult millionaires. It's like it's crazy. It's actual kids that's retiring
Oh,
their
yeah, for
parents
sure.
now in this decade.
that's
You get what
wild.
I'm saying? Back then, it wasn't kids retiring their parents. You know?
Yeah.
But let's be honest here. This is a very, very, very small percentage of people. The rest of us are out here working hard for every single dollar.
We still do. It's still hard work.
Because the first thing for a lot of people isn't all the other stuff. It's trying to eat, trying to heat the house, trying to have a house to live in, these types of things. So it's hard to do nothing. And
It
hopefully your occupation, when you drive hard at it, you can create an occupation that you enjoy so you can love what you're doing. Yeah.
So you can eat roast beefs.
Yeah. Or you can just
Comfortably.
do things that get you free roast beefs.
That's the entrepreneur way.
baby. Shout out Pomodori.
And that's why they hate me. It's okay. So let's talk about the songwriting process for Prospect Hill. Is that a thing? Is everyone sitting there contributing?
Yeah, I mean, over the years, like it's evolved, right? So like it always starts with Derek typically, right? There's been a couple incidents where it hasn't, but
Is Derek the RZA of the operation?
Oh,
Because that's the
he's-
kind of thing I understand.
Derek,
He's the chef.
yeah. So Derek, he comes
Cooking
down,
up some marvelous, get
He's-
your mouth
he's
watering.
cooking up music like left and right. That's always been dope right off the rip. And then, I was heavily I'm like heavily involved in the lyric and the melodies. Like
Yeah.
pretty much all of Impact is every single lyric and melody of mine. A lot of the older stuff, Adam wrote some of it, and then as we've evolved now, we try to include everybody in the lyrical writing process and the melodies. And so on the new stuff, everybody's involved. We even got a friend in there, Zach Amash, one of our old roadies. He's a great writer. We bring him in, so it's more of like a collaboration now. So Derek collaborates with Sean Lichtenstein, who's my business partner with Red 13.
Lichtenstein? I'm sorry. One more time.
Sean Lichtenstein.
It's a porn star name. It's not his real name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the band Lansdowne, remember those guys?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're crushing it. They're actually killing it out in Europe right now. They've been like
a lot of people don't understand that you could just like make things happen and have this epic life. You just gotta actually have a little bit of trust in yourself, confidence.
Yeah.
Damn, that'll take you a long way. Hard work, your best friend. You talk about your best friends, right? Let me tell you who your best friend is hard work. Never gonna let you down. Okay, you can carry on now.
Nice PSA.
That's good.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt
Me
that
too.
right there.
That's gonna change.
my
some
best friend
He's
lives.
gonna go over the top, like get everybody's face. Like, yeah,
He's gonna get one on his lower back, okay? He's gonna have the tramp stamp.
What happened there was Mark said he has a Prospect Hill tattoo because he's dedicated to the band.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then Edgar was like, I'm gonna get one someday. There's a little hesitation.
I will.
Do you have other tattoos? Why do
I
you?
do.
Yeah, but
They're all
you shouldn't-
skulls. I just don't. I'm
You
not
shouldn't
original
feel
like that.
pressure to get a Prospect Hill tattoo.
Andy got one on his stomach.
He's got one, yeah.
And that one
Andy's
hurt.
different.
yeah,
Where's the worst place
Yeah,
to get a
but-
tattoo?
He got the pee and then had to stop and then came back for another
Couldn't handle it.
for another session and they
Got
put the
pee,
stuff
had
on.
to pee. Yeah.
They had to put the numbing
numbing,
stuff.
yeah.
'Cause
Listen, I got
he's
a
all
tattoo
bone.
on my
He doesn't
chest.
like you telling people that he
It's
used the
fine.
numbing cream.
and that's
Too
what
bad.
He's still
is.
tough. He's a tough guy.
He doesn't like that.
we got him. That's funny.
You know they put people totally under now to do tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
They'll have
I'll
like
take
5,
it.
6
They do
artists.
that.
I'll
Yeah,
take
their
it.
whole body.
Imagine that.
I'll take
You
it.
wake up, you're like,
I feel like we all saw that one clip of the dude that was out getting all the artists tattooing him, and we feel like people are doing it. I think it happened once.
That's how it happens. That's how it works.
There's a whole
I'm
industry
wearing
now.
my
Right now. It's
sleeve
crazy. They put
all my
knockabout,
favorite
wild.
cartoon characters from Cartoon Network.
What
Like
is
the
it?
cartoons I used to watch as a kid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting a nice sleeve because I'm an artist too.
That's
you
cool.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We-
What's up?
if you show like before I had a studio, I'm getting big time. People getting I want my client because when I design sneakers for you, it's not just like I'm doing sneakers for you. It's one of a kind. So you're the only person who will have this sneaker
with
in the
intention.
world.
There you go.
You feel me? You're the only because I consider you. You consider other people like you? No, other people might be compared. Oh, you remind me of this, but there's only one you. So this is why I would come through to my studio. Let me get the vibe on you. Show me what you like to do, and I will pick colors, patterns, and I'll create this sneaker just for you. You get what I'm saying?
But hold on, you started with saying something about getting cartoon characters tattooed on your arm. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm.
See,
I'm
this
a
is
I
what's
love
beautiful
cartoon.
about people. I'm not doing that.
That's you. I would get Dexter the Laboratory. You feel me? Dexter's Laboratory. All for
What is it? What?
That was my thing. Cartoon
was?
Network was my thing. Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter.
That was
It's me,
yeah.
Dexter.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is he
like
talking
Dee Dee
about?
is his
Come to my
sister.
lab.
The little dingy blonde. Like, yo, it's dope. You gotta watch it. Scooby Doo. Come on.
Yeah, I know Scooby-Doo.
I heard of
All right,
Scooby-Doo.
there you go.
Scooby-Doo.
The Powerpuff
Are you
Girls,
trying to put Dexter's Laboratory in a
Yeah.
category with Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, Scooby Doo.
That's like
Powerpuff
2
Girls.
generations apart. But I get what you're saying.
Nah,
the
man.
classics.
Yeah, the
are
classics.
still
But
good.
Scooby Doo switched generations.
I know.
They kept up with the times.
They did.
So you can't even say like, oh, Scooby Doo's old school. Like, because you got Scooby Doo in 2023.
Yeah, but you have like LL
I
Cool
didn't
J
know
from
that.
the
That's
80s,
pretty
and then
dope.
you got 2025 LL Cool J.
I'm saying,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
he reinvented himself. That's what matters.
He's still doing it and doing it and doing
Look
it well.
at Steve Harvey.
LL Cool J, he put out a track last year with
Steve
Eminem.
Harvey, you had House Star hit Steve Harvey with the flat top. Then you got the bald Steve Harvey that plays on Family Feud.
And no matter what
Like-
his hair looks like,
Yeah.
everybody
You know
loves
what I'm
him.
saying? So
Oh shit! I didn't even know. I forgot.
he
that
had a fight.
the
You
flat
guys, you
top.
ain't see that he had his own TV show.
I just imagined that someone grabbing the flat top off and he's just bald.
Nah, I
Like
mean,
when you said that, that's what I was imagining.
Decapitating him.
Yes, Mr.
Let's make
Hightower.
sure we
But
make
back-
real things happen here, all right? Prospect Hill, how do we find it, Edgar?
I just
Where
wanna
do we
say
go?
that-
No, don't say
I
it.
actually
No.
do. We have a friend that we went to middle school and high school with.
No
that
way.
Actually, he's the real life Bart. And
He's the real life Bart?
Yeah, he's got cartoon tattoos all over himself. He's got.
Oh, yeah, Don.
Yeah, Don Machera.
Yeah, he's actually doing comedy
Like his-
now. He's
Comic.
actually, his
Loves wrestling.
He's funny.
Yeah,
So he's
a
all right
character.
with you calling him the real life Bart Simpson.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
his
gave
tag.
him. I gave him that tag name. I think
Oh,
I was.
okay.
You
responsible
should
for
have
that.
him in here. He's pretty.
Yeah, I'm
fucking
down with
hilarious.
Bart Simpson, man. Dude, let's Bartman, let's go.
Yeah, Don's doing well with
I
the,
drew
the
a
comedy
sick
circuit around here
Barb
right now.
Simpson,
and he's good. I'll give him.
when-
credit.
Hold on, what's
Brains
his
all
name
out.
again?
Don Machera. It's Uncle Donnie, I think.
Uncle
He's
Donnie?
Uncle
Don.
Donnie.
Uncle Donnie.
Oh, he
Yeah.
got a lot of aliases.
Okay, Uncle Donnie. All right, though, how do we find Prospect Hill out in the world? How do we do that? Like, what's
Google.
the... Yeah, guy. Is there like a social
Yeah,
media
we got-
handle?
We're not the Hill. We're
You
actually
find us
the
on
band.
Instagram, Prospect Hill, at Prospect Hill. Obviously Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, ProspectHillBand.com.
Prospect Hill.
We're on it, all of it.
Can we see the band, like, play live?
We're going to be announcing a show this week, June 28th at Wally's in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. It's going to be our annual summer kickoff show. And we're,
Yo.
It sounds like it's a must be there.
Yo. Listen to where you
the
must
summer
be.
kickoff show?
Huh? June 28th.
What?
Wally's.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, yeah.
New
That's our spot,
Hampshire.
yeah.
We
Hampton
outside.
Beach. Prospect Hill.
You don't know how to use iPhone, man.
Yeah.
Raul's
Yeah,
over here
it's-
like Prospect,
Prospect Hill. Yeah, so it's
what is
Prospect
that?
Hill
S?
straight up, just right after
P.
YouTube.
Prope Hill.
You don't know how to use this.
Yeah.
iPhone was a Motorola. You don't know.
Yeah, we'll get them. We'll
Lock
get
in
them
with
hooked up.
Prospect
on up
Hill. Definitely connect
to
with them
the
out there
east side.
everywhere. June 28, Prospect Hill, Wally's, Hampton Beach, New Hampshire.
Come out and party. We're gonna be bringing some special guests, some out of town guests, friends of ours, national bands. We'll get those out. It's gonna be a good time. This is probably, I would say,
What is
our
this?
13th or 14th annual summer kickoff show.
So many.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't even know.
Listen, if you've never been to a Prospect Hill show before and you've never been to one at Wally's, yo, be ready. Don't think you're just gonna be like chilling. Get ready to wow.
And be on
let's
your feet.
go.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Be on your
Eric-
feet.
But the mosh pit ain't like it used to be. That's like it's just
Yeah,
like,
well, I mean,
it's not
everybody's-
allowed.
Yeah.
Everybody's older now. Like we have multi-generational fans. Like
I know.
Like,
I mean,
But
they're not jumping in it, but they
they're
skipping.
jumping.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they
They're jumping.
skipping it.
No,
Are
they're
the
jumping.
young bucks throwing elbows?
They're not.
Is there blood? Is there still blood?
If they
funny.
pick each other up, they
Yeah, but it's
and then
not-
a hug, and then you just.
It's
keep
not
going.
as bad. Like, yeah, it's not as brutal as like back in the day. You know, like
Yeah, the mosh
This
pit.
young
Everybody
generation
knows.
is
Everybody
crazy.
knows it's life or death. But
Yeah.
we're all just.
No, but they got a new dance side where they just swinging like.
that's not new.
Yeah, no.
That's not new.
What?
That's been
is
going on a
that?
long time. That's just
And
they're punching each other. Yeah.
Yeah, they just swing
Yeah, we-
like
that's-
chicken and
That's how the pits were back in the day. And they're like that with certain genres, like heavier genres than us. Our crowd isn't like that. But like, yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. It's like, and then someone sucker punching someone else, and then someone is getting a knee to the
And then,
face.
and then it breaks up, and,
And then it
like,
breaks
oh, I'm
up, then the
sorry,
guy
dude.
picks somebody up.
And then
Sorry.
they become best
But
friends.
there's
No, I had a
points-
bad day at work. I'm gonna just go to one of these days.
That's the whole point of heavy
You know,
music.
I'm
should
gonna
go.
just go there. At a
Put
bad
on
day.
your
You know
steel
what?
toe boots.
Boss. That's why I'm sorry.
I'm not sure it's your environment. To be honest with you,
No,
bro.
I got some frustration.
Every now and then it
I
could
know
be
you
his
do.
environment, though.
Yeah.
You know,
You know
I'm
what?
be right here with him. You know, you're like, what? Yeah, I'm doing it right, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. That's great.
Good have you on
Bro.
the track.
There you go.
Yeah, we're right there.
So we love Prospect Hill. We know this, but I also understand that there's this whole other thing going on, some kind of studio, red, and a number.
Red 13.
You know what's interesting is the folks that were just here were Studio 13 in Salem, Mass. And it's a tattoo place.
Oh yeah.
And now we got Red 13 Studio.
Yeah.
That's in Lawrence, right?
So we were originally in
So-
Framingham, right? We had 3 studios in Framingham, big sound stage, pre-COVID.
3, yeah.
And then we opened the Lawrence. We had 3 studios in there with the kind of like a little open pop-up shop area in the like storefront, And then COVID came, and so what we did was we downsized on all the locations, because what we were going to do is we were going to scale like locations almost like a membership and have them like Gold's Gyms across the country.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of part of the business. I mean, that was the major part of the business plan. But then COVID hit, and we saw that it was trending, which you'll get, right? Because you do a lot of this, right? So we saw that after COVID, a lot of artists were producing a majority of their records in their home. And then they were coming to the studio. So I saw that, we were investing big time into this. And so then we realized, wait, that's not a good trend to own studios, because now you're only getting, a certain margin of that project now. So we dumped that. We ended up scaling down. We have a studio now, a private studio. We kind of cut it down in regards to who we take on clientele wise. So we have a studio up in Plastow, which is where we record out of. And then we have
Plastow, New Hampshire. A lot of
Hit it.
people don't know what
Hit it.
Plastow
Yeah.
means, bro.
Spelt
Hampshire.
So it's nice. It's like hidden away, And then on the other side of it, now my company handles mostly label services. So we work with artists, from just starting out all the way up to like nationals, like Godsmack, which is crazy, So, and we handle, from anything from strategy to distribution to royalty collections to marketing to fan growth to tour marketing to buy-ons to radio, like it's everything, and audio production, video production. We're like a solutions company for the music industry.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I had the
Full
opportunity
Solutions House. What is it?
I had the opportunity to do 2 jobs with Godsmack through Red 13. For one of their albums, they had me do behind the scenes video. So I was in their studio for a month, just being like a fly on the wall, recording everything. And then after that, I mean, COVID hit, and then they were all in Florida, and these guys were doing a reality TV show pilot for them. So they flew me out, and I was living out there for a month, and I was literally in their houses, in the studio, like in.
That's so dope.
Like,
And then they ended up taking them on tour.
And then I was a lighting tech, and then I eventually became a bass tech for them. Went to Europe.
Multi-talent.
Yeah.
Look at you.
And you got to travel the world.
And recently, in a different genre, you were just out there with our homie Joe Samba.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Love
Samba.
Joe. We've known him since he
wait.
was a baby.
I've known him
baby.
since he was I know his family since he was a kid, because I played Little League with his brother.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I didn't even realize that until him and we were working on recently the Adria Joy record that we were working on.
Oh,
You
me and
had
Adria are
yeah?
recording a track together right now.
Yeah, so I brought Joe in, and we did a collaboration with her. And I'm talking to Joe. We're like, I've known Joe since we were kids. He played in a band called Spies Like Us. He was like heavy, hardcore, hardcore band, post-hardcore, whatever the hell you want to call it, right at the time. And then he's like, oh yeah, my brother played Prospect Hill Little League, and I'm like, oh my God, blah blah blah. And it just brought back all those memories. I've known him since that we were that young.
He tried to go through there all smooth and nice. Burger, will you move that other camera there back into position? Yeah. You're good. You sneak out. Go ahead.
No one's paying attention. You
You're
can
good.
sneak.
Go through the curtain.
Sneak.
Nah, man. People that watch the show, they're like, what's happening right now? There's some
Don't
guy.
worry, we got a burger.
But it opens on the other end.
Go all the way to the
You
left.
got the wrong house.
Frankie,
The wrong
baby.
house. It's
Yeah.
the house on the left.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
But yeah, Joe's killing it.
Yeah,
he's
he is.
crushing it.
Making it
Well
happen
deserved,
right now.
too.
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah,
the
he's
same
a
thing.
hard-working dude.
The
man.
kid
He's
is
super dedicated.
so talented. Has been nonstop.
You know he drives constantly. Like he's the only driver. Like it's insane. He did like a 10-hour drive just straight up, and then we got to the venue, did the sound check and everything. Laid
did
down for
18.
like 15 minutes, and then went up and did a whole
Crushed
set.
it.
Crushed it.
He's a machine.
And then drove back to the hotel.
He's the best.
I love
No,
it.
some
Insane.
people
So
just
my-
like driving.
My wife is his biggest fan.
Earned success.
Literally, my wife is his big. She loves. Joe is in my house, 24/7. He exists
Joey.
in my house.
Listen, if wifey is okay with the buddy always in the crib,
It's the
He's
music.
violent. Oh, he's just down there with the kids. Don't worry, it's just Joe.
It's not his physical body.
It's not his physical body. It's his music. She is playing him all day, 24/7. She loves it. She's the biggest fan. Yeah,
He's
no,
not-
Joe, you're not welcome to my house
If he
24/7,
cannot
bro.
even
For
have
real,
a-
but I love you.
The
But.
wifey's cool.
She's not his biggest fan, and he's living in the house. 'Cause then things get a little
Yeah,
bit
that's
different.
that's different. Yeah, yeah.
You know, you're like, maybe we wouldn't be bragging about this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta break it to you.
Got a special seat for
So,
Mark in the corner.
That's like a Will Smith moment, you know.
Oh God.
Keep your wife.
sorry.
Keep my
wife name out your mouth.
Do people? Did people end
No, I was talking about the
their?
other one where he's crying on the fucking interview. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Shouldn't have did it.
Is Will Smith like? Are people listening to that? Is it okay to play Will
Oh,
Smith
he came out with
music?
Bad Boys. He's all right. He's forgiven.
Is he?
Because if that movie would have flopped, it would have been like, you suck. It would have
Wait,
been.
hold on.
Did it flop or no?
What?
I was a big Will Smith fan.
Amazing.
I love Bad Boys Part 8.
Yeah, what number are we on, right? Like, what the fuck?
What
I
number
think
is it?
it's no 4.
Listen.
Bad Boys, yeah, it's 4.
It's the new Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
That's listen though, like
Because the-
but
yeah.
Dude, the first one was so good.
It was. The first one was with the and with the no. Yep.
all
with the
that
ecstasy.
means to me is that Will Smith
Right?
is
Yep,
currently
it was killing
failing.
everybody. It was all laced.
Second one was with the Jamaicans and the Haitians.
Yep.
They was on the bridge. The third one, he found out he had a kid.
I don't remember now.
No, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, he found out
I
he
think
had
I
a
stopped
kid.
paying attention
All
after
right,
two.
I'm going home
He
and I'm
found out
watching
his
these.
ex-wife.
See if
You gotta
he's still
watch.
cool.
You gotta watch the series
No,
if you're gonna
no.
follow a
I
franchise.
guess I gotta watch the rest of these fucking movies.
I stopped.
I thought that the fact that you were gonna get the cartoon tattoos was like we were like, all right. And then,
I
and
am.
then you
I am.
started
I just
telling
like,
me
well, who wanna
that you
do
know
it?
everything
I
about
wanna go
bad,
live,
bad boys.
And I'll sketch them because I want only my artwork. You get what I'm saying on me. So I would draw the cartoons and how I want them on me. And I
would
just
you
want,
watch Bad Boys 1 through 4 while you got
Yes.
the tattoos?
All right.
Yes.
That would be
Yes.
like living.
And I think we should
episode
do that
right
shit
there.
on the show.
There you go.
I think we should do it right there on the show. Get the tattoos and watch Bad Boy.
Burger, what do you think? You want to
Bad
get in
Bunny
here and
in the
do this?
background.
What's
All
that?
right. Let's
Dude,
go
the hot
for it,
sauce
Don. He's
shout.
stealing your seat. He's gonna make something happen right here that's unusual.
What is that?
Right here.
All right.
Yeah. But Don, don't go too far.
Oh.
Because you're consuming.
You're consuming too.
He's
nice.
like, wait. Hold on.
What hot sauce? If you got chicken.
Burger. Look at this. The kid with the. I mean, and the whole time in the background, there's these sounds of latex gloves. And now that the
He took
gloves
them
aren't
off.
even on, and I still hear his hands
You know what?
squeaking.
He means business. That's why.
Yeah. This is Burger Snaps.
Hey, this is Burger Snaps, and you are now tuned in to Shot Sauce.
Shot sauce.
What he said was, it's Burger Snaps, and it's time for Shot Sauce. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and you
Shot in the
kind of
sauce,
like it though.
and
For
we're
some
too
reason,
late.
don't you?
Is it the same sauce every week?
There has been some variation in the sauce. So today, this is the most common. It's the Enjoy Your Life brand Happy Habanero hot
Yeah,
sauce.
hold on.
Also, a common theme is that Burger can't open things. He's got like an issue with it.
I got it.
You knew that Edgar was the guy that would have a knife. I fought my way into the band. I didn't even use my knife.
Do it.
I'm looking for a little more than half.
A bad
I
name.
didn't shake it though. I want to put this.
You want to shake that up?
You gotta get the pulp.
There you go. Moving around.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Burger Snaps and Shot Sauce. All of it. No, don't. No,
You doing the whole thing? Oh. No? Not good?
What's going on here?
We all
You're
have to do
drinking that. Here we go now. All of a sudden, you're involved.
I'm involved.
Yeah,
Oh, good
Mark
sipping.
loves the spice. Oh, God. Here we go.
Here we, it still smells good in here. Thank you, Raul.
Need another
You
whiskey.
smell great today.
Oh, good luck.
You do. And here we go. Fire.
Go, Michael. Go, Michael. Go.
Yeah.
Go, Michael. Go, Michael. Go.
It's good. It's like a nice little burn in the
What
belly
the
now.
doctor said. Doctor said,
Cheers.
he said, don't be doing that no more.
Clean it right out.
Okay, so that happened.
That's
Hey,
good. I like that.
Wow.
I would
That's
mix this
good.
with the James River sauce.
Right
shit's
next
good.
to Paul over there,
Yeah,
there's a
that's-
stack
I'll
of
put that
stuff.
on my eggs every morning,
Isn't it so good?
all day.
It's delicious.
I love
No,
that.
that's the
I eat-
enjoyment.
This isn't
I eat hot
spicy.
sauce all day, every day. I love. That's great.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah, that. So. This is the moment.
we got?
What happens on Offering Some is you get gifts because everybody deserves gifts, right? We love you for being here. I don't know what's for who. I don't know what's for who, but go through it.
We're all
Open
triple
it up,
XLs
though.
now.
Let's see it.
I'm just kidding.
Just let's see
see
it.
it. Let's see
this
it.
is my favorite right
Yeah.
here.
Yo, you guys know what it's like. You gotta show love
I
to
mean,
the sponsor.
yo,
So
that's
take the
just-
garments out.
I don't wear color,
That's
but
pretty dope.
this is dope.
Ooh,
I fuck with this.
the bicep fits in that thing, Mark.
Let me see that.
Yeah,
I know, I figured you-
XL.
Look at you with all your
see, is that
vibrant
XL?
colors. This is
That's
an
XL.
I can't.
Yeah.
Dude, this shit's
That's
dope.
that's fresh.
I got nothing yellow
It's fresh.
in the wardrobe. Now I do. Here we go.
I better see pictures. All right,
That shit's dope.
Well, I can only wear black.
you got black, so look at that.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I love this.
I like
Anytime
how
I wear white,
your brain has decided you can.
there's
look,
a lot
man,
of brown inside of it.
Let me tell you something, Edgar. You can drink out of aluminum cans,
Yes.
and you can wear colors that aren't black.
I might
What is this? Let's
be allergic to shellfish, but I don't know.
What do you think the problem
what is this thing with the
Somebody's gonna
aluminum
think you're
cans?
happy. Like, what's the problem?
I don't know.
Somebody might think you're happy. I'm gonna say it
just-
again. What's the problem?
If you wear yellow, I think we had this conversation earlier about staining white stuff. I just literally
That's why.
can't eat a roast beef without
It's
staining
nothing to
it.
do with style or some sort of
It's
vibe you're trying to give off.
functionality. It's that Einstein thing too. Like when I open up my closet and that's all that pretty much the same clothes that I like, that I feel comfortable. Like, unfortunately, that's
I might suck it up.
you know. I'd look at Mark. Mark is fresh.
Fucked.
He does because
fresh.
he keeps it the core. But oh wow, the Pomodori right there. Okay.
I'd wear that.
I'd wear that.
you
It's
know,
almost black enough.
It's there. It's pretty close.
It's just dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's,
is.
that's some. They got dope
That's
merch.
really nice. I think I want it.
This.
But for a sub shop, what?
That's insane.
Isn't
Come
it?
on.
For a sub shop, that's dope.
Well, if you
I want
ever
it.
saw Peter's office, bro, you'd be like, okay, I understand.
They're
now.
on their merch game, huh?
what's up with that
yeah,
tank top?
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
check
I
that
don't
thing
know.
out.
You wanna-
Show
you wanna
them off.
trade?
Show them off.
You
Yeah.
want to trade?
Let's see. Yeah,
I'll trade with
Let's
you.
see.
You get that one for you.
He's
My
like,
size,
okay.
not your
What
size.
size is it?
Wow, it's an XL.
It's a large.
Is it XL?
It's a large.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he needs an XL.
I'm XL.
Especially,
large.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I like this.
Big
one.
love to
This
our
one's sick.
sponsors once again. We're committed to
Pomodori.
saying your names
Oh,
twice
another-
a show.
another-
I'm
killer.
definitely gonna wear
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
So we love you, Pomodori,
Pomodori.
Who's
Newberry
that merch
Port.
designer?
Someone knows
You
their
need
merch
merch.
designer.
Flavor of the
These are
North
dope.
Shore.
Look at these. What is it? Jersey? What?
That was delicious.
That's that
Oh,
tech,
man.
athletic, sublimated print.
Yeah,
What
yeah, yeah.
nobody. Unique clothing production. You know who to call.
I got the.
fresh. I love
I
it.
started the jujitsu brand, so I got the rash guards I've been getting made overseas. They're dope.
Over the sea, baby.
Over the sea, baby. Over the sea.
Jump for those tariffs, player.
Yeah, for real.
And an enjoy your life shirt.
Hey.
He's like, it's black, but it's happy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Enjoy your life.
Burger, what do you have to say, buddy?
Burger's
Before we close this thing out,
Burger's surviving.
what do you have to say?
I'm hurting.
You hurting?
Oh no.
Hurting.
Roast beef and a half a bottle of hot sauce.
And a couple squires.
And the Squires.
I'm a
all the
happy
things.
burger.
Happy meal.
I don't know. I'm going to ask this question to almost everyone. I just want to know, do you put food in the oven before you preheat it?
Oh,
It depends if I'm reheating something. Yeah. If I'm not, no.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
If you're reheating, it can go in at any point.
At any point. I'm
But
just
if
trying to
it's
warm it
the
up.
If it's the initial time this thing's
No.
getting cooked,
That's
need
the
a hot.
best
I need
answer.
a
I would
hot.
say the same
you're gonna
thing.
wait for the full preheat.
100%.
This is the.
I need
but
that
this
heat.
falls right in line with like a check.
And see what deserves oven treatment.
Well, you don't want
what
to.
deserves my
You don't want to put it in full blast, full hot, and then just have it like dry
He's
it
a
out, right?
monster.
So like slowly,
You guys are.
like crusting
I am,
it.
listen, endlessly surprised by.
I take it
What?
apart.
A cheeseburger.
I take it
Cheeseburger
apart.
doesn't go in the oven.
cheeseburger?
Also,
Scrape
microwave.
off the fixins.
What are
I
you
put
talking
the
about?
meat in, and then I
Are you
retoast the
reheating a
bread.
cheeseburger?
Listen.
You like
I went to this girl's house one time, and her mom cooked a steak in the oven,
Oh,
and then she put ketchup next to it. I was like, bro, I gotta go.
Yo, you know what I thought was like
That sounds very Puerto Rican.
That's what you would assume,
that's
right?
a long fucking time to wait for that thing.
thundering out?
Throw that thing in the microwave and let's go.
that's-
I'm
that's a
eating
motorcycle.
trash. I need it in my body real quick. Let's go.
I mean, if it's thick enough, then yeah, I'll sear it and then put it in the oven at a low
Edgar goes by thickness.
What? A steak?
steak,
Yeah,
burger,
yeah,
beef,
steak.
whatever.
Yeah. Cook it low and slow, and
Sear
then
it
you sear
low
it
and
after.
slow.
Yeah, I do ribeyes all the time like that. That's what's up.
Carnivore man over here.
Yeah, I love ribeyes, dude. I'll eat them all day.
all day.
All day. Love them.
Steaks instead of steroids.
That's what it is.
All right, yo. Hey, I love you guys for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for
really,
having us.
honestly, good times.
blast.
Yeah,
So good
you're
time.
all good people.
So good
Let's get
time.
everybody
Sick
over
hands.
here on
Go.
this side. Let's go. Paul, get over here.
on, boys.
Raul, get over here. Dollar Hayes, get down. Yo, it's the end of the show. A couple things you need to know. One, you gotta rock with Prospect Hill always and forever. Two, it's your life. You best enjoy that thing. Make it 3. Burger Snaps is incredible. Big love to Raul, Paul Williams, Don LaHaye, Silly Goose, Edgar, Mark. My name is Michael Bernier. It's time to go, y'all!
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
Y'all a little bit wild.